On this week's episode of Triple Dub,
we go in on the Bieber and Nicki Minaj, plus we dish on what's hot in spring fashion, music, and television.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Triple Dub. Justin Bieber has been having an off week in news. Let's back it up a bit. Last week he was celebrating his 19th birthday in London, where he tried to take some of his friends, which happened to be underage, to a club, and they were denied. Then he went on to tweet that it was the worst birthday ever. Poor Justin Bieber. Then he had a concert where he was 2 hours late. If you see it the way I see it, he was only like an hour late because the ticket said 8:30. Then there's opening acts with Carly J. Repson and all that good stuff. And then he came out to perform, but he was super late and even tweeted that there was technical difficulties. His fans were pissed because they're youngins and they have school the next day and they had to get up early. Whatever. Justin tweeted that he was sorry and that he would make new changes to the show. Then on his Thursday performance at the London O2 Arena, well, he fainted on stage. They had to take him off stage, give him some oxygen, and he rested for 20 minutes. He went back on stage, finished his performance, and the crowd went wild. They were super excited for him, but they made a trending topic on Twitter that said, #Justin, take a break. He even Instagrammed a picture of him in the hospital bed with his gown off, kind of showing his goods and his lovely, sexy biceps. He's so strong and buff. Justin, I know you're 19, but this young thing, maybe we could work out. I don't care that you're 19. Love you, Justin.
It's spring and fashion, and what happens when you bring spring and fashion together? You have Fashion Starr on NBC, hosted by Jessica Simpson and Nicole Richie. It's a pretty cool show, but I was like freaking out that Jessica Simpson is still pregnant. She was pregnant last season too. Is this like the eternal pregnancy? No, I know it's not. She's on her second baby and we love her for it. Now, Fashion Starr is a show where top designers compete to have their fashions displayed and merchandised in several retailers like Saks Fifth Avenue, H&M, Macy's, etc. Now, the person who wins the competition will immediately have their fashions in store ASAP, which means tons of overtime for those poor individuals working at the sweatshops. Hey, you'll finally get your $5 an hour rate. Ha! Fashion Starr is on NBC Fridays at 8 p.m.
Hunger Game fans, Catching Fire will be hitting theaters in November, but their marketing is just so smart they actually started releasing pictures from the Capitol. Yeah, there's portraits that were released on their website showing Effie Trinket in a red chiffon dress looking amazing, and then they started rolling out other characters, new characters that are from the book as well as the movie, of course, and I cannot wait to see it. It's going to be in theaters this coming holiday, so make sure you check it out. Hunger Game fans, it's going to be good.
3, 2, 1. Justin Timberlake is back and he's risen like a phoenix out of the ashes into the night. Well, not really, he's just back to making music finally after a 7-year hiatus. Dropping on March 19th is his new album, The 2020 Experience. The first lead single, Suit and Tie, was produced by Timberlake and the video was shot by famed director David Fincher. Now, watching the video, I thought, this is kind of reminiscent of Madonna Vogue, but then I thought, whoa! David Fincher also shot that video, so there you go. Justin Timberlake tapped Tom Ford to do all the fashion for this project, and gone is the NSYNC fro of yesteryear, and now we're seeing a grown and sexy Justin with a laid-back Brazilian blowout and a whole new look that's giving him this swag that is a must-have and to die for thing that I'm loving. I'm loving it.
Dance Moms is better than ever. Yes, it's true. The episodes are getting longer. That's right, for the next 2 weeks, you're gonna be on a 2-hour block where you can get more Dance Moms, more Abby yelling at the kids, and the kids improving from week to week, looking terrified, as always. Anyways, I want to know, who do you think is going to be on the top of the pyramid next week? Make sure you tell us on Triple Dub Show at Facebook as well as on Twitter. We want to know what you guys think. Now, Maddie had her solo where she looked phenomenal as always and her technique was flawless, but then we had that duet with Paige and what's her name?
Nia.
Nia. Thank you, co-host Jason. Yeah, Nia, and what was the digging and the shovels and the choreography didn't flow. No wonder it looked horrible. There was no like transitions where they could like use that shovel. It was a mess. They're definitely at the bottom of the pyramid this week.
You know, it's no secret that RuPaul's Drag Race is everyone's guilty pleasure. There's a reason why Entertainment Weekly calls this one of the best reality shows on TV. Last week on Drag Race Untucked, one of the competing queens, Alyssa Edwards' dad, called in and left a very touching and poignant message for his estranged son. Now, who would have known that on a drag reality show you would get tears, drama, and makeup? I mean, who would have thunk it? And also, this show is so damn popular that Joel McHale featured it on The Soup, highlighting one of the pit crew guys' male anatomy, or his package, I guess? Well, anyways, I wonder who that pit crew guy was. Yeah. Drag Race is on Mondays on Logo at 9 p.m.
Oh, I'm talking. Chelsea Handler is going to be on this weekend's episode of Oprah's Next Chapter. It's going to be on 9 p.m. on the OWN network. Now, there was a clip that was already released previewing the show saying, well, Oprah was asking her, what do you think about bloggers? Well, you can see the clip on my blog on entertainmentobsession.com where Chelsea says she's not very fond of bloggers. She says basically whatever entertains them. And I'm gonna have to stick up for bloggers. It is entertaining to talk about things we don't know about because we're just getting news from other news and then we're putting it on our blog and calling it our own. Yeah, that's what I do, but I still love Chelsea. You're one of my icons and I will be watching the show even though you're against bloggers. Love you, Chelsea. Demi Lovato has made her comeback with her new track, Heart Attack. She is on the social top 50 as well as number 12 on the Billboard charts, and she got 500,000 views on her lyric video. What are these lyric videos anyways? But anyways, she's also just kind of doing her thing with fashion. She's looking sexy and voluptuous and she's gained a little bit of weight in the right places. Demi, you look phenomenal. But in other Demi Lovato news, she actually came out saying that she found her half-sister who is in her 30s. Yeah, the sister didn't want to come forward because of her fame, but now they're becoming friends and developing their relationship. Demi is excited to know that now she has 3 sisters. And in other Demi Lovato news, she's rumored to be dating Wilmer Valderrama. Should she do it, or should she get out of that fast? Let us know on our Facebook page.
So musically, I'm always late to the party. I mean, I barely got on dubstep last year. I figured out who, Beyonce was last year. I'm just a total mess when it comes to music, but I'm happy to announce that I finally have hit the nail on the head with this new artist from across the pond, Emily Sandé. Now, her debut album, Our Version of Events, swept the Brit Awards. Everyone's talking about her. The buzz is high. People have tapped her to pen songs for them, including Alicia Keys. So this girl's what's next. Go download her album. Her standout single is called Next to Me, and I'm spinning it over and over and over in my car, on my iPod, at the gym. The album is stellar. You will definitely like it. It gets the Jason J. Carter music stamp of approval.
New artist French Montana featured Nicki Minaj in his new video, Freaks. It blew up on Twitter yesterday. Even Nicki Minaj had a question and answer. So if you have some questions about the video, yeah, go back on Twitter and look it up because she is giving the deets on what happened in this video. There's some sexual moving, reggaeton. I'm loving it. If you guys are into that beat, it is amazing. And the dance moves, well, they were sexual, but they were amazing. I loved it. You guys check it out right now. All right, let's move on to the Wicked.
Okay, so our whack Starr.
On this week's edition of Work Wicked Whack, we've got some and some no.
Some no.
No.
So this week, our work is Lazaro Arbos of American Idol. He's a top 10 finalist, and every week this guy is just looking amazing on camera.
Yeah.
I would say he's king of the bow tie. He always has a really bright, vibrant colored shirt, suspenders, and a really quirky bow tie, in addition to some stellar hair. I'm a big fan of the hair. Lazaro, you're definitely on point on American Idol.
I love it. He's in the top 10 and he's setting himself apart with his bright colors and the bow tie. I mean, he really definitely has this style that is, I like it.
Yeah, me too. Now, our Wicked this week has to be, without a doubt, hands down, Justin Timberlake. We covered him early on in the show, but this guy is definitely coming into his own as a male fashion icon.
It's very true. He looks dapper.
Everything he wears is just so good. Tom Ford has his back with styling, but not only that, his own line, William Rass, is really, really cool, and he's just really owning it. There's nothing more amazing than seeing someone who's not afraid to really own their style and just take it to the limit and do it right.
Whew. he's sexy. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
Sexy has been brought back.
That's right. Let's move on.
Okay, so our whack this week has to be American Idol judge Randy Jackson.
What the hell is he wearing half the time?
I don't know.
Like, seriously.
I'm so perplexed. I mean, it's just, I can't figure it out. This guy has millions and millions of dollars and has any stylist on hand to make him look great, but some of his fashion is just so left. He'll rock all black with an aquamarine colored watch, or just, I don't know, it's never really hitting with him, I guess. It's
like one of those rules where it's like, take off one accessory before you leave the house, you know?
Right.
Like one of those should just definitely leave. It's too much going on, you know? If you have too much going on, take one thing off.
Right, and you can be quirky, you can be left, you can be avant-garde, but do it right, you know, commit to it. And Randy, I cannot wait to see you in something that's a little bit more dapper, a little bit more clean cut, a little bit more, I would say formal, but more fashionable.
And you know what he would say to you? Yo, dog, get off my style.
Yo, dog, why you jocking my style? Yo.
Horrible.
Do people still say yo, dog?
He does. And that's a no.
That's all for this fashion edition of Triple Dub.
That's right, and we're gonna continue on with the fashion. We're gonna have a guest on the show that's gonna be helping us with Work Wicked Whack, as well as, well, I didn't forget about men's underwear. Yeah, I know I promised you that, but this one is gonna model it.
I just gotta do a couple more crunches to make sure the abs are tight for y'all.
Yeah, you're not gonna wanna miss it. As well, there's a YouTube clip you don't wanna miss. It's gonna be good. I'm Starr Session.
And I'm Jason Carter, and this is Triple Dub. Deuces.